happened so quickly. Seeing our little girl suddenly having these seizures, it wasn't pleasant. And she wasn't our Chloe. She looked different in her eyes, she looked different in everything. She couldn't do things. We ended up having to buy her a bump hat, to protect her, because she was hitting her head and falling. She'd be playing and she'd literally, and she'd make a very distinctive noise. And she'd either go down like a rag doll, but more often jerk and headbutt things and things like that. And every morning, for what seemed for like forever, she would have an hours period where it would be constantly these jerks, and then quite often it would go into a full-blown tonic-clonic. Then she contracted chickenpox, which in turn then put her into status with her seizures. We ended up being in Portsmouth for a week in high dependency, and then in the end they said they needed to transfer Chloe to intensive care because they couldn't get her out of her status, out of the seizures. When we were told about the diet, it was put to us that it may help working alongside the drugs. So the main thing was to get everything under control, have her on the drugs and the diet, and then to see where we went from there. I think at the beginning they weren't expecting to get her off all the drugs. She's got quite a varied diet. It's not bland like I thought it would be when we first started. She can have meat, she can have fish, but everything that Chloe eats, apart from protein, I have to weigh and measure. So I do a food plan for her every day because of making sure the allowances are right within each dish. We're off all the drugs, all three of them, and they were quite strong and they were quite high doses for her age, and we're off all of them and purely just now on the ketogenic diet, which is fantastic. And now it's just really a way of life. She knows she's on a special diet. She knows that she mustn't take any other food than what Mummy's given her, and she's amazing for that. I definitely recommend the diet without question.
Here comes the tiger.
What we've got back now is what we had before Chloe was poorly. We can see that now, whereas during it, whilst we were trying to get on the diet properly and getting the medication under control and everything else, we lost that for quite a while. She just looked different in her eyes. She just wasn't Chloe. She wasn't there how we remembered her, but now, yeah, she's brilliant. She's a really intelligent little girl, loves school, absolutely loves school, doing really well at school, loves reading, loves making a mess, craft, loves spending time with Nanny and Grandad. She's lovely. Yeah, we got our Chloe back. Nothing more I could say really, because